A beautiful scene here in San Francisco. 2002 World Series rematch. The Los Angeles Angels in town to play the San Francisco Giants. The man who is right now in the rotation for the Giants in place of Blake Snell and a one-time big pitching prospect himself, Spencer Howard.
Well, Howard's done a good job in the Giants uniform, and Bo Mel talked about how they're not going to push him. They're going to keep him around the pitch count of 75 to 90 pitches and won't allow the game to get away from him.
So we are just about ready for baseball. First batter up for the Angels will be Nolan Shotwell, the first baseman.
A line drive base hit for Nolan Shotwell. So the Angels leadoff man is on, and Shotwell now has 5 hits in his last 9 at-bats.
And he swings at the very first pitch, hits a pop-up third base side. Conforto coming in from left, and he will call everybody off and make the catch for out number 1.
He gets a swing and a miss from Ward. 96-mile-an-hour fastball.
Well, Wayne, he has that in the back pocket. He averages 94, can touch 97.
It's a fly ball here to center field. Elliot Ramos waits for it. And Spencer Howard, after a leadoff base hit allowed, puts up a 0 in the top of the first.
Tyler Anderson's been outstanding in a Halo uniform. 5th lowest ERA amongst left-handed starters in baseball. And that changeup is a tough cover, like we mentioned early in the ball game. Opponent's just hitting 181 off that pitch.
And that is on the outside corner. And Slater was acting like he thought it was going to be ball 4, but it's strike 3, and there's one away looking.
That's ball 4. So now the bat flip walk for Ramos.
Yeah, Anderson didn't like that either. Long look in to home plate umpire Nick Lentz after that pitch. He wanted it.
Ball 4 to Bailey. So back-to-back walks. The Giants have a threat brewing. And Chapman hits a pop-up to the left side. Infield fly rule is in effect. Zach Neto calls off Rengifo and makes the catch. So 2 outs, and the batter is Wilmer Flores. Mentioned Flores against Anderson in particular is at 368. There's a ground ball to the third baseman. Luis Rengifo picks that. Tyler Anderson works around a couple of walks in a scoreless bottom of the first.
So Hoppy is on.
Nick Ahmed is a really talented shortstop, and that ball just ate him alive.
So that'll be a fielder's choice. So Hoppy's out at second. Neto is on. Mickey Moniak. Been a tough year for him so far, entering the ballgame tonight, hitting just 179.
There's Moniak lining one to the gap in right center field. This one gets down and bounces toward the wall. Not quite Triple's alley, but it might work for Moniak as Neto comes home. Moniak all the way to third, although now the outfielders are saying the ball got wedged underneath the outfield fence. You see it there. As I suppose Neto will have to go back to third under the ground rules.
Yeah, Ramos and company, they did a good job of throwing their hands up right in time and really not trying to fumble with that baseball under that mat to allow the runners to advance.
Well, that's a really horrific break for the Angels because Neto was going to score and Moniak was going to be at third base at least. Here's Joe Adell as he rolls one right in front of home plate. That's a fair ball, and Patrick Bailey throws him out. So now 2 outs, and the Angels may not score at all here.
Well, we'll see if Spencer Howard can finish this one off, but this could be a huge break.
Stefanik gets a bouncing ball to the right side. That's through for a base hit. Neto scores. Moniak will be held up at third. So the Angels do get that run as Michael Stefanik drives it home with 2 outs.
Stefanik did a good job of jumping on that first pitch. And as we say in the hoop game 21, ball don't lie, Wayne, so that run was going to score.
So here is Rengifo with the bases loaded. Now 2-2, Rengifo grounds one to the right side as Tyro Estrada makes the play. Howard limits the damage in the second. Angels score 1.
So Ward is on with a leadoff walk.
We've had the leadoff runner on in all 3 innings now. Here's Kevin Pillar.
A little looper down the right field side from Kevin Pillar. It's dropping, and that's a base hit. Ward makes his way to third base. Pillar tries for second. Slater's throw skips by Ahmed. Now coming home is Taylor Ward. He'll score. The Angels are able to grab a run here in the third. They lead 2-0.
And that's just pure hustle. Pillar right off the bat understands this is in no man's land. He's thinking through the whole time. He says, I'm going to force the issue that makes Slater make a perfect throw. Ahmed has trouble getting that ball down and get another run.
So Spencer Howard has now walked 3 and given up 5 hits, and he doesn't have an out in the third. That's a lot of traffic.
So Neto does get the bunt down. Moves the runners to second and third.
I like that. That's playing the game. whatever it takes to continue to scratch away runs. And also, you know what? You're telling Moniak, we trust you in this situation to knock the cover off the ball.
As Moniak grounds one fair down the first base line, and the bunt pays off as Moniak brings home 2. He has his second double of the game, scoring both Pilar and O'Hoppe to make it 4-0 Angels.
You know, Wash is fired up over there. You know, playing the game the right way and putting your players in the best situation to be successful.
A huge inning here. Spencer Howard's been knocked out in the 3rd.
Pilar's on for the 2nd time tonight. Angels have already picked up 5 walks in this game. And so the batter now will be Logan O'Hoppe.
Runner going as O'Hoppe lines one to the left field corner. That's a base hit. It bounces toward the wall. Pilar running on the pitch is already at 3rd. He's being waved home. He scores on a double by Logan O'Hoppe, and the Angels have struck to a 5-0 lead.
I'll tell you what, Halos might have something with O'Hoppe behind that plate. This young man can hit, Wayne. I love his game, and each time I see him, he's looking better and better and more like a professional hitter.
So here's Zach Neto, runner at 2nd.
Now a fly ball out toward left center field. Zach Neto watches it fly. It is long gone as the Angels have 7 here in San Francisco, and it's Zach Neto with a 2-run homer.
Neto said, I'll show you Miami right here. Got his foot down. The timing was perfect, and he can barrel that baseball. And he's another one of these young, talented core guys that Ron Washington raves about. It says, hey, we can build around these guys, man, if they're confident enough, and they're starting to grow up fast.
There's a fly ball out toward right center field. Mickey Moniak driving it deep toward the wall. It's off the wall. Moniak's around second base. He's digging for 3rd. Relay throw is not in time, and Mickey Moniak now has 2 doubles and a triple tonight.
He's going to sleep well tonight, Wayne. All that running he's been doing.
Here's Joe Adell lifting a fly ball. Should be deep enough to score Moniak from 3rd. As the center fielder Ramos makes the catch, Moniak comes home, and it's an 8-0 lead for the Angels tonight.
That Angels dugout is rolling tonight.
Wilmer Flores.
And there's the 1,000th career base hit for Wilmer Flores.
Congratulations to Wilmer.
He wants the baseball, and rightfully so. He joins just a list of 5 active Venezuelan-born players, 40 total in the history of the game that have reached 1,000 hits.
So walk number 4 issued by Anderson.
Down 8-0. You got a guy that's having command trouble all night long. Tyro likes to swing. This is one where he has to be super focused on one pitch.
Roll to 3rd. Renifo with a backhand, steps on 3rd, throws across. Shotwell with the pick, and it's a double play. The Giants do get a run as Flores scores, but 2 big outs for Anderson and the Angels.
Yeah, I don't think Tyro is going to be real happy with that at bat. That was a 2-strike swing, almost like he was trying to protect in an 0-0 count with the bases loaded.
Tyler Anderson earlier tonight.
Wasn't his best night command-wise, but he made pitches when he had to.
He has given the Angels a lot of innings now. Anderson has worked in 87 1/3 innings.
No walk off the mound. He pitched well tonight against one of his former teams, and he throws out Conforto. Soler goes to 3rd.
Estrada, the 8-hole hitter, will be the next batter.
So here's an RBI for Estrada. Ball under the glove of Stefano. Soler comes in to make it 8-2.
And the Giants have 2 on with 1 out. 1 run in, trailing 8-2, trying to make one final push here. Giants are going to use Mike Yastrzemski now as a hitter for Austin Slater. So Bob Melvin, who has resisted down big for most of this game, mixing and matching, now you get 2 on and a chance for 1 swing to change the feel of this one.
There's a drive out toward right, backing up is Adell, and it's over his head as it bounces off the wall and then bounces away. Estrada scores. Ahmed will hold at 3rd. Mike Yastrzemski comes off the bench for an RBI double. And here come the Giants in the 8th. It's 8-3. Now Ron Washington will remove Simber from this game, as he has allowed 4 of the 5 men that he has faced in this inning to reach. Ronzi Contreras is ready to enter for the Angels.
And the Giants have a little life. 2nd and 3rd, still only 1 out, with Elliot Ramos coming up.
There's a drive to center field from Ramos. Moniak is back for it. That's gone! And we've got a ball game again here in San Francisco, as Elliot Ramos has blasted a 3-run homer.
And the Giants are very much back in this game. It's 8-6. Wow, a bullet that just kept going right over the center field wall. Another one for Elliot Ramos, who continues to impress. And we got a 2-run ball game.
And the closer, Carlos Estevez, has been drawn in for the Angels.
Yeah, 10 out of 13 and save opportunities. It's a big ball game. And I know he was in that bullpen a couple innings ago. Didn't think he was going to factor in this ball game, but here he is.
Wilmer Flores leading off. And Flores tomahawks one deep to left field. Pilar's back after it. He's out near the wall. He makes the catch right up against the fence in left field.
This place was ready to erupt as soon as that ball got off that bat.
High pop-up. Shotwell comes in from first, foul ground. He makes the catch. 2 up, 2 down here in the bottom of the 9th inning. Now Michael Conforto will try to keep this game going. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and the Angels take game 1 here in San Francisco. They hold on after having an 8-0 lead shrink to 8-6. Carlos Estevez works a 1-2-3 bottom of the 9th, and the Angels win it here against the Giants 8-6.